It's pretty amazing how fast things can change in the NFL. Just last week, Jets fans were looking at Tankathon, trying to figure out how they could get a higher draft pick. But then after the events of this past weekend, there's a very small chance that they could still make the playoffs if things go their way. It's a very small chance, and even if they win out, they will need help elsewhere to get there. But you just never know what could happen. So now we're looking at the possibility of things getting very interesting if the Jets beat the Dolphins this week, because there was also a report that Aaron Rodgers could be cleared to return for the Commanders game on Christmas Eve. We'll see if that actually happens, but how about that for a storyline? Zach Wilson returns from his benching, is named AFC Offensive Player of the Week for his performance against the Texans, then leads the Jets to another victory against the Dolphins, and sparks a quarterback controversy between him and Aaron Rodgers. That would be the most Jets thing I've ever seen. And the Dolphins are definitely beatable too. They've been dealing with some injuries and just lost to the Titans this past week, so you never know. A lot of guys showed up on the injury report for the Jets this week too, though, and it's kind of that point in the season where everyone is dealing with something, but there were a lot of guys who either did not play or were limited at practice today. Zach was also on the injury report with a knee injury, but he was a full participant, so he should be fine. My guess is that he hurt his knee on the play where he tried to scramble and slipped on the cursed MetLife turf. He came up limping afterwards a little bit, but then was able to keep playing and ended up being fine. But when I saw that play, I was very worried for a second and was glad that he was okay. Hopefully the other injuries aren't too serious and most of the guys are able to play on Sunday, as the Jets look to have a miracle finish to the season and secure an unlikely playoff bid.